apparently that's a little loud. Go back into the YouTube. Sorry, I was in the middle of watching Bill's stream, so... Let me see, where is... There's mine. Okay... Okay, now for the normal shit, let's go here. Alrighty. Not so much, to be fair. To be fair, technically, Bill set up competing streams with me. He knows I always stream from fucking 7 o'clock at night until 9 o'clock at night Central Time. He's cutting into my time. But to be fair, I'm also 2 minutes early, so I'm allowing everybody to come in. And to be fair, this isn't so much getting a Rage on, because technically Rage is the third game. War is the first game. This is the second game, which is Death. Which is why it's the Definitive Edition. And that was a burp. And yeah, to be fair, I really fucking needed this shit. After being sick for the last 2 fucking weeks. Well, it seemed like 2 fucking weeks, but enough for me to have missed 2 weeks worth of streams, I believe. Yeah, it was, shit was no fun. So... hey Chris, how goes it? And so it's capitalism. What do you mean it's capitalism? This isn't capitalism, the game. We ain't playing Papers, Please.
This
okay.
has been the journey so far.
Wait, what? No, I wanted to start up a new fucking save file. Son of a bitch.
The Rydal Road.
Ah, whatever.
Was found, and the turn of a key woke a giant from slumber. The makers have need of me, the warden bellowed. And so he went, in search of their only hope.
So, either way... Alright, let me... Just want to make sure I've got all my shit set. Okay, let's do this. I've beaten this before, so I put it at Apocalyptic. This is technically my own playthrough, but I'm going to put it back down to normal. No, I don't want the mini-map to rotate. Yeah, let's... There we go. Wait, what am I worried about this for? Fuck. I had this set for back when I was playing it off my fucking... There we are, monitor, where I couldn't adjust this shit. So you guys can't see it, but I'm actually changing... Oh wow, it already was set for game. Filmmaker, HDR. Yeah, fuck it, we'll set the visual settings on my TV to game. Alright, so then yeah, I need it to be right about there. Okay. No competing streams is capitalism. I mean, well, technically speaking, you're correct, only because capitalism allows for there to not be monopolies. To be fair, I would prefer it to be more, think of it as socialism. There's extra streams for everybody to be able to watch whatever the fuck you want. You don't like my shit? Go watch Bill's shit. You don't like Bill's shit? Come watch my shit. Alright, so let me just make sure. Alright, and I do have my Axie Goo. I've got, okay. Speedy boys. Bang, bang, bang. Okay. Alright, now. Where the fuck was I? Okay, how do I... That's how I map. Okay. Okay, so then that's the one that I have equipped currently. All the others suck. Wait. Secondary. Well, the arm blades... Okay. Skeletal axe of rending. I mean, to be fair, yes, I get a better critical... Oh, the health steal. That's why I was running around with it. Okay, no, that's fair. That is hardcore fair. 'Cause yeah, health steal. Okay. Shoulder pauldrons. Yeah, this is kind of an RPG-esque game, so I mean, yeah. Critical damage, gift found, but I lose my resistance, my strength, and my defense. Not worth it, even though they are fucking... Jesus, they're a purple. Son of a bitch. Alright, well... Fuck a duck. Okay. Sorry, I have to deal with the micromanaging because I forgot what the fuck, where I'm at, what the fuck I'm doing, and what's happening, other than I know I'm getting close to going and running a boss fight. Nomad Talisman, yes. Okay, Book of the Dead, Makers, okay, we're good there. Alright, okay. Oh, that's actually a good question. Yeah, I actually enjoy this game a lot. So, I just forgot where the fuck I'm at and what the fuck I'm doing. I think I literally only made it to the very first dungeon. Like, I believe this is actually just the first dungeon, so I'm trying to figure out... So I got Harvest, Reaping, Trauma, Unstoppable. Okay, and then over here on the Necro side... Exhume. Aegis Guard, okay. Grave Defense. And Murder. Oh, yes. Okay, no, that's fine. There we go. There's how I map. Okay, and then I don't need the basement. We've got... Jesus, I gotta get the fucking lay of the land here, because I have no idea where I'm at or what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, and then I need to go up there for that. I've got... the 2 basements. Ooh, I've got a chest I never got. Okay, well, I need to go get that chest. So where do I gotta go for that chest? From here, I need to go straight forward. I need to leap across the gap. Haha, good luck. I need to go to my right. Okay, so let's try to do that, shall we? Oh, wait a minute. No, because if I'm... Well, fuck that. I'll figure out what the fuck I'm doing here eventually. Why? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Is it because I have to... Yep. Okay. This is gonna take me a minute to figure out. I'm sorry, everybody. That's what happens when you fucking don't play a game for a long fucking time. Ugh. Alright, never mind. Then we're not going the fuck that way. I want to go a safer way to figure out what the fuck I'm doing here. So let's go back down here, even though I'm pretty certain I needed to be the fuck up there. Okay, so no, you're a friend. Got it. Okay, and then that door is locked. No, I said go down, so I guess I have to release. Okay. Okay, no, I guess I did need to go this way myself. I'll figure this shit out eventually. Not necessarily. To be fair, part of it was I had been sick all week and unable to stream, and I use these streams to allow myself to, you know, do some bitching. So I use it to vent and shit like that. But as for Scott, I'm not too sure. That's his story to tell. With Bill, I mean, if you saw his days off video, it sounds like that might have been what was up with him. He was just simply having an off fucking day. Like, I know Bill didn't get much sleep or shit like that, so he wasn't feeling too well, but
I was wrong.
so I mean, to be fair, Shane's thing, I mean, it didn't help. But I mean, everybody was just, for some reason, we were just in a blah mood, and then just the way that the episode was dragging, it didn't help. So I mean, either way, we kind of figured out, okay, well, that many people in one go is too many, and don't do that shit again. So we at least figured that part out. So okay, so now then, let me open door. No, that's right. So I got to go in here and then go downstairs. Which means lever. Lever. Okay, well then apparently fuck you too. Oh, that's why. It's because I can't go the fuck back downstairs anymore and I missed it. Shit. Okay, well, not the end of the world. So I guess I had saved after fucking defeating the boss, so now we just need to get the fuck up out this bitch. Again, this is what happens when you're in the middle of playing a fucking game and then you stop and then you just pick up in the middle of everything. Oh, I'm not worried about whose attention I have and whose attention I don't have. Like I said, if you guys want to be here, be here. If you guys want to watch Bill, go watch Bill. I mean, it is what it is. I ain't gonna complain.
We'll have to divide and conquer, Ryder. You look for the Guardian, and I'll see to the others. You go on without me, Horseman.
Alright, so now then, how the fuck does one get up out this bitch again? Open door, locked door, dust, fast travel, Maker's Forge. No, unfortunately I haven't. I wanted to, but I never got around to it. Oh, that's what's what. Okay, well, apparently I have a secondary quest that's over this way. $20 says that's the find the guy thingy. Okay, so let's go this way. But yeah, I wanted to play it really fucking bad, but I never got around to it. I don't know what the fuck ended up happening. It was either a time constraint, a money restraint, or I just didn't give enough of a shit at the time, unfortunately, to actually get up off my ass to go get everything, like the game and everything. Okay, well, according to this, there's a fucking secondary quest around here somewhere. So where the fuck is this secondary quest? You know what, first of all, let's actually just do this. Stats, no. Move list, no. Character, gear, abilities, okay. Okay. No, that's not the fucking it. I know there's a goddamn list of all the fucking quests I'm actually currently running. Where is... There it is, triangle. Herpa-derpa-derpa-derp. Okay, find and kill Belthier. And the Forge Lands, which I'm in the Foundry, so that ain't it. Gorewood, who's in the Forge Land. Arachnia. Post King. Lost Stone, the Tri-Stone. You asked the Warden about. Okay, Orin, one of his brothers is lost, still calls out, find Orin. Oh, it looks like I already did that. Okay. Pages of the Book of the Dead are scattered across the realms. Collect 10 pages to form a chapter, then sell the complete chapters to Volgrim. Okay, Sticks and Stones. Okay, so then what the fuck is the... Oh, it's because I'm looking at it wrong. That wasn't a secondary quest. That was fucking dust. I'm following my damn bird. Wow. I'm gonna go fucking bash my face into a wall, because holy shit, I'm stupid. Okay, so... Okay, yeah, so as everything stands, I need to just fucking turn around. I need to go straight out that door, and then that'll get me the fuck up out this bitch. Okay. Today is not my motherfucking day. I could have sworn there was one that actually... Ah, I thought there was one that actually let me run, but oh well, I guess not. Oh, there we go. I guess I got my dodge. Can I? Okay, apparently the fuck not. So how the fuck? Okay, fuck on this. Give me a couple seconds here, guys. Let me... Yes. Because that's fucking 20 minutes of me walking around in a circle not knowing what the fuck it is I'm doing and looking like a retard. So let's just start this over. Because apparently I is dumb. Dumb as hell. I can't. Okay, why can't I? Let us go back. Yes. There it is. Okay, let's do... Subtitles, yes. Normal, yes. Gamma set. Yeah, about there. Okay. Well, like I said, the problem is I played this game, like, I got the definitive edition, which is what I'm playing now. I played it for, like, a couple of weeks, or not a couple of weeks, like a couple of months, because I'd already beat it on the on the 360. But I saw that it came out, and I was like, you know what? I never got any of the DLC. It's only like, it was like on some form of a sale, so I think it was only like $30 or something. And I said, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab that. So I went ahead and I grabbed the game. By the way, I'm skipping most of the story because I can explain it as we go. Basically, the four horsemen of the apocalypse were summoned to go and start the apocalypse. And war and death are in the middle of fist fighting everything to figure out what the fuck happens. And then we figure out what death is doing. Meanwhile, in the first game, because all this takes place at the same time, essentially. But in the first game, War goes out and, well, he does war. He goes and he, like, kills demons and everything and humans and does everything that he needs to fuck to do in order to, well, do his shit. So now that that's taken care of, Gallop-a-trot, gallop-a-trot, gallop-a-trot. Wait, did you just... Oh, no, I guess I wasn't paying attention to how much stamina he actually had. But anyway, so I picked it up, I played it for like a couple of months, and then some other game came out, and I was like, oh fuck, I need that game. Like, that's an overly hyped game, I need that game, I need to fucking play it. And then I had to delete it, like I had to delete this in order to make space, so I could play the fucking overhyped game. I don't even remember what the fuck the overhyped game was. That's how fucking long ago that shit was. Yes, I know. There we are. Give me that shit. Ooh, actually, hold that thought. Yes, I know. Where is... Wait, it just said I picked up a... God fucking damn story bullshit. But anyway, so I played bad motherfucker game, and then... Oh. Oh no, it's because I found it. I didn't actually pick it up. Holy shit, I'm fucking dumb. See, this is why I wanted to go back and fucking restart this shit from the fucking beginning. Okay, so now we go to here. Yes, please equip that as a secondary weapon. So now I could do more combinations. Oh, I have two different types of boots. I have one that's a 1 defense, one that's a 4 defense. Well, we're gonna stick with the fucking Greaves that have a 4 defense. Thank you. Okay, thanks, bye. Yes, I understand. Okay. But either way, so I played that, and that was, like I said, many a moon ago. Because I deleted it and then didn't have internet for a couple of years. So the fact that I'm coming back to this later on, you know what I mean? Nope, not up. You weren't supposed to go up. That's fine, I believe there to have been a... Nope, I guess there was not a chest. Okay. Well, fuck you. I thought I was gonna cheat it. Because for some reason you're not doing what the fuck I want you to do. There we are. Yeah, I might as well pick those up. Okay, now then. Oh, there's the chest. Okay. Open sesame. Oh, health pots. Okay. Now then. Whoops, fuck. Yes, please equip that shit. Health pot, wrath pot. Okay, good. Gina. To be fair, I didn't watch that, so I honestly have no fucking idea. Like, unfortunately, like, that ends up being the pain in the ass of doing the shit that I have to do, like working and shit, and then trying to keep up with everything. It gets to be a pain in the ass. Like, I used to hear people bitch about that all the time, being like, fucking, I work 40 hours a week, and da-da-da, and I ain't got time to do this and that and the other, and blah, 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 and I'm like, shit, I work a job that's like fucking 40 hours a week, and I've got all the time in the world to do whatever. But when I was doing that, what I didn't realize is the job I was working at the time was at the local gas station, where quite literally, since it was third fucking shift, like, that would have sucked. But since it was fucking third shift at the gas station, I was able to keep up and still work 40 hours a week, because while everybody else is fucking sound asleep, like, I'm at work, so I have nothing but time because nobody's doing anything. Nobody's at the gas station, nobody's bothering me, there's nothing going on. I can turn on a phone and let the phone do, you know, whatever in the background. You know, YouTube, music, fucking what have you. And still keep up with everything like it wasn't that big of a chore. Now I have to fucking work that 9 to 5 bullshit. And I mean, it's, well, technically speaking, it's 9:30 to 6, because where I work at, instead of getting a half-hour lunch break, I get a 30-minute lunch break. But all that is that's an excuse for them to dock more pay from off of us, because everybody loses an extra half an hour from your lunch break, or half hour, wow. You lose an extra 15 minutes for your lunch break, and to cover the fact that you're taking a 45-minute break, well, now you're going to work an extra hour, because literally 9 o'clock till 5 o'clock would be 8 hours. But, you know, everybody go fuck themselves. I'm going to make you work a 9-hour fucking shift, and then make it seem like there's cool shit because you get a 45-minute lunch break. So working fucking, it's technically more than 40 hours a week, but not getting paid for it because, well, lunch breaks are a bitch. I got no time to watch anything. So, like, I still have D&D that I forgot to catch up on over the weekend that I've got to watch. Luckily I watched WandaVision because that's not anything too major. The girlfriend and I can watch that while we're eating dinner on Friday night. So that one's not that big of a deal, but technically speaking, there are times where I would need to catch up on that shit. I've got 4 YouTube videos that I need to watch because I haven't had a chance to get caught up on those. And then that's just like the personal shit that I want to watch. That's not including all the other bullshit that's out there that I need to get caught up on. And yeah, Bill's absolutely right. Then you throw a kid on top of that, because I had an ex that had a kid, and yeah, that's a whole nother level of go fuck yourself. Because, oh, the kid's crying. Okay, well, what does it want? Fucking, I don't know. It's an infant. It can't tell you. It cries. Fucking figure it out. It's like, I don't want to figure it out. And the kid don't give a fuck that you gotta go to work tomorrow. Kid's a kid. Even all the way up until like 15, the kid is a kid. They don't give a fuck that you gotta go to work tomorrow. They got their own shit that they're fucking doing, and they're gonna fucking do it. Because trust me, I did that shit all the time. Hell, I was fucking in my 20s living at my dad's house because he fucking let me, because I had nowhere the fuck else to go. And I would fucking stay up to hang out with the guys because I was still in a third shift mode, even after I got fired from the gas station. And Bill can attest to this, my dad would still walk the fuck in the room at like 5 o'clock in the morning because he couldn't fucking sleep. So he was getting up to do whatever, and he would fucking throw a giant pissy bitch fit because, well, why the fuck are you goddamn awake at motherfucking 5 o'clock in the morning? You need to be goddamn sleeping so you can go get a fucking job and pay some goddamn bills in this fucking house. I'm like, I'm 26 fucking years old. I'm here in the house because I have nowhere the fuck else to go, for one. And two, I'm only going to be here for a couple of months, which luckily that was the first time where I literally was only there for a couple of months. Or no, that was the 5th time when I was only there for a couple of months, because I actually knew at that point how long it actually would and wouldn't take for me to get the fuck out of his house. But yeah, like, shit happens. It is what it is. Sometimes time is a bitch. And you ain't got time to do the shit that you want to be able to do. It fucking sucks. So yes, that's my opinion on everything. Long story made longer. Yes, do the thing. Now, to be fair, while this is doing that thing, though, I'll at least double check a couple things. There we are. Okay. Well, to be fair, the only kids that I end up having are my fucking 2 cats. And that's only because cats, no matter their age, they're like fucking 2-year-olds. You have to feed them and bathe them and clothe them and take the fuck care of them. And if you fucking don't, then they fucking scream in your face and get mad at you. Hey, you can give me all the fucking looks you want over there. They still have to be taken care of. And you take care of them more often than I do, because 9 times out of 10, my ass is at work while you're at home. Taking care of the children, because you want to be stay-at-home mom. So shush. Go fuck. Forgot about that boulder. I've been killed by that boulder before. It ain't fun. But no, we don't have kids. I had a kid, and technically that was only because of the ex. Although, technically speaking, I do have my nieces and nephews, which is almost like having children. Because if something the fuck happens to them, technically, well, if something the fuck happens to either my sister or, of course, to fucking Bill or Michelle, like, technically we'll need to take care of them. Although, that's a good question. Are you still here, Bill? Because I forgot. Who the fuck is godparents here? I believe it to be Jeremy and Amy, isn't it? Because I think that's what almost all of us have done, is made it Jeremy and Amy, in case some shit went down. Because I know for us, Hannah and I have decided that it would probably end up going you and Michelle, and then if something happened, you and Michelle, then it would go Jeremy and Amy. And then if something happened there, then it would probably go... Probably end up going my well, no, probably not my stepsister, but... Ow! Either fucking way, that's still shit where we're gonna have to end up taking care of that kid for a while. Regardless of whether Bill and Michelle are okay or not, because fucking Gwenny Bug is gonna end up needing extra attention. We already see it. She unfortunately is going to get into scraps and scrapes like her father and mother before her, so... We's gonna have to learn that kid a thing or two about not being dumb. Yep, just the girl. And a sneeze. Ow! Ow! Fuck, that hurt. Oh, damn it. Okay, now where the fuck... Son of a bitch. I believe it is, but I can't. Fuck. Alright, hold on. Where's my... Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I guess I did pick up some other shit. Okay, cool, I looked at them. Hey, those suck, but I looked at them. Wasn't there another chest somewhere that I fucking missed? No, I guess not. Okay. Could have sworn somewhere around here there's another fucking chest or something, but considering the fact that this is war, I highly doubt that.
Keeper of secrets, I need your help.
I helped you once before, horseman. Look at me now. How I cursed that day. How I curse you.
Careful, Crowfather. I'm not here to put you out of your misery. Not yet.
I know why you've come. Your brother, the one called War, he's been imprisoned by the Charred Council and awaits their judgment for dooming the Earth, for mankind's extinction. Why should I care about your brother's fate?
Because you know the truth. Your secrets can save him.
The Council will condemn War, strip him of power, let him rot in oblivion, to hide the truth. My secrets cannot prove his innocence, horseman.
No, but they can help me to erase the crime.
Bring mankind back from extinction. Madness.
If it's madness, then who better to show me the way?
Should a way exist, you will find it here.
The Tree of Life. Let me pass.
Not yet. That which you gave me, you will take it back.
In exchange for its secrets, you agreed to keep the amulet.
No. The voices, they curse and threaten without end. They cry to return. You must destroy it.
I cannot.
You annihilated their flesh. Why do you guard their souls?
Okay, so after a quick Google, obviously I only have a quick second to kind of read the actual headlines, so I'll have to actually watch the videos later on, like for the interviews and that. But from what it is that I'm reading, it looks like she's just doubling down on saying the guys and gals going to the Capitol and fucking beating police officers to death with Blue Lives Matter flags, which are basically flags that state cops are important and to save the life, like save all police lives, yet they killed a cop beating him to death with a fucking Blue Lives Matter flag, apparently she's just doubling down on, I said what I said. It was supposed to spark a debate, not make people be pissy. And it's like, I'm sorry, but you told a bunch of people who said cops' lives are important, what they need to fucking do is go kill cops. Like, sorry. So, I don't know. We'll have to check out that shit later. But, like I said, that's just from a brief glance. It makes it seem like that's all she was doing is doubling down on her crazy. But I don't know. And then in terms of the relationship thing, no, I completely understand that. I was rejected pretty much my entire life. Like, it took until my ex to finally get a girlfriend, and then come to find out my ex didn't actually want to be with me in the first place. What she wanted is she wanted like free babysitter for her fucking kid and like an extra source of income where she thought that she would have the ability to just, I don't know, sit around and do nothing, I guess. But to be fair, like, the whole reason we even split in the first place is one day she said, yeah, I don't think I love you anymore. And then I said, okay, well, what do we do about this? And she goes, well, I'm going to figure all this out by going and fucking an old boy toy that I used to fuck when me and my ex were having problems. And I was like, okay, that's fine. So I let her go fuck another dude, and she came back home, and we talked everything out, and it all seemed fine. And after everything had seemed fine, nope. She was like, nah, fuck this, I'm out. And I said, okay, cool, later. And I literally grabbed my shit and left.
Open the portal.
So, I mean, like I said, it's just one of those things where you just kind of have to persist. Like, there's two ways to go about it. You can either go the douchebag route with it, and you ask every single person that you meet, and I mean literally every single person. Like, it's what's referred to as the asshole bar mentality, where there's some asshole who will literally have sex every time that he goes out to like a bar or a club or anything like that. And because what he does is he literally does the salesman routine. He goes up to a girl and he goes, hey, let's fuck. And she goes, no, I'm not having sex with you. Okay, well, how's about you give me some head? No, I'm not sucking your dick. Well, how's about you go give me a hand job? No, I'm not doing that. Well, can you at least fucking let me eat your pussy? No, we're not doing that. How's about you just let me finger you for a little bit? No, you know what I mean? And you literally just work the way down until, if something happens. And literally they do that with every single girl. Like, hey, let's fuck. No, okay, well then let's just do that. No, well, how about we make out? No, how about this? No, and just give every fucking offer until either the girl finally finds something that she's okay with, just to kind of make him shut the fuck up and leave her alone. Or hold on, forgot about this, all the corrupted shit. There we are, that's fucking better. But yeah, it's either they do that shit, or like I said, the other way, which is usually the easier option, if you want to be quite fucking honest with it. But you go out of your way to just be you. If people don't want you, then that means they're either not ready for you to be you, or they haven't quite figured out what it is that they're worried about in themselves. Like, to be fair, okay, so this is going to be a hot take, so take this with a bit of a grain of salt. But when it comes down to it, people like to believe that, like, motherfuckers who are incels are like little dicked losers and blah blah bullshit. And to be fair, no, a lot of that has everything to do with the fact if they've been rejected their entire lives. I mean, for fuck's sakes, I was rejected my entire life, and when I first heard about incels and what they stand for, I was like, oh, okay, no, that's, yeah, I understand that one. But then, after I realized what the fuck incels do and that, you know, the type of shit that comes with it, I was like, okay, no, now at this point, basically, you're taking something good and you're turning it into, like, Nazi Germany for, you know, actually treating women right. So the way that I found it is, even though you're being, like, rejected and women are like, I don't want anything to do with you, or even dudes are like, I don't want anything to do with you, because, to be fair, I'm kind of presuming your identity on that one, and I do apologize. But, I mean, generally speaking, when it comes right down to it, it's simply a matter of you just have to be you. You have to put yourself out there. Yeah, you said shacker, not shaker. No, I get that. Shut up, she didn't, and now has to suffer the consequences of her action. No, with alt-right reaction. Right, no, I get that one. Oh, Jesus Christ, you're actually going to force me to start doing this shit. Okay, well, let's see. So, do I want to do the teleportation strike immediately or exhume? Bloodthirsty ghouls to fight alongside him cost 300 wrath, or I could do 200 wrath. 3 damage per attack, which is not worth my time, but there's something to take enemy hits off me. Yeah, no, let's just go with fucking teleport slash. Because teleport slash is actually pretty good. It costs 200 and hits harder. Yes, I know. But no, when it comes down to it, like, it's just simply something that, you know, you just... It sucks to say, but you kind of have to get used to the rejection, but you need to just put yourself out there. Like, don't be a dick about anything, because I know motherfuckers who do that. In fact, I did it for a while there myself. No woman wanted me, so I just acted like a fucking shit kicker. Like, well, clearly you don't fucking want me, so you got no taste in anything. But at the same time, there's too many people out there who don't know what the fuck they want. Like, for God's sakes, I was the same douchebag like everybody else who's like, fat chicks are fucking dumb and gross and blah 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 blah. Like, I've dated women, you know, after realizing, hey, look, if you start limiting yourself to only having experiences with, like, what you think you want, because nobody knows what the fuck they want. Like, half the people out there don't even know what the fuck they want for dinner. Like, that's the old joke, is you ask a woman what you want for dinner, and they go, I don't know. And it becomes a giant fucking debacle because a woman won't tell you what to eat. Men don't know what the fuck they want to eat for dinner either. The only reason why a man knows what the fuck they want to eat for dinner is because they've had pizza the last 6 nights in a fucking row and they want something other than goddamn pizza. Or they've had burgers the 6 nights in a row and they want something other than burgers. Or tacos. Or whatever the fuck. Or they have some form of a rotation where Monday is burgers and Tuesday is tacos. And Wednesday night is pizza night, and then Friday's going to be chicken wings, because Thursday night we're going to have fish, only so that way then we have something else other than, you know, red raw meat that's going to fucking block our colons and kill us. So, that's fucking everybody. So nobody knows what the fuck they want. Nobody knows what's going on. And like I said, I used to be like, oh my god, fat girls are ugly and gross. I'm never dating a fat girl. I've dated, like, several fat girls. In fact, my fiance is bigger than I am, and I'm a 350-pound fat fuck. That tells you all you need to know about the fiance and her weight troubles. Like, I don't give a fuck anymore, but because I put myself in a box and limited myself to, I'm only doing XYZ... Yeah, that's kind of what fucked me with not finding a girl. In fact, the only reason why it is I'm with my girl now is because literally the day I showed up at her place to hang out, I looked at her and I was like, ugh, I don't know. And I was like, well, you drove all the way out here to hang out with her, and it was like a fucking 45-minute to an hour drive to come hang out with the girl. You might as well at least just sit down and talk to her. So I sat the fuck down and talked to her, and we're literally getting married in a couple of years. Like, that's literally the type of shit that it takes. Now, mind you, we also met off Plenty of Fish, which I actually had to pay for the website for a while. But that's neither here nor there.
Your arrival, horseman.
That was just me being a goober and realizing that it's easier to pay the money for a couple of months to go ahead and get everything sorted out and actually find real people who want to talk and do shit other than the fucking sluts that are there to try to fucking find dumb guys. And I literally do mean dumb guys who are only there to try to get their fucking dick sucked, that they could be like, hey, you know, you want to come on over and you know, do some fucking and that? I mean, you easily can, $400. You're like, what? And it's like, nothing. I didn't say nothing about a money or your price. I mean, if you want to come over, you can come on over. I'm gonna need $500 to suck your dick. What? Nothing. I didn't say nothing. And that's not a joke. There was a few girls that I met on Plenty of Fish that I ended up having sex with for money. Because I was that much of a fucking dumb shit. I was like, I'm dying here. I'm gonna explode if I don't fuck. No, you're not. Shut the fuck up, dumbass. That's step number one with stop being a dumbass in your fucking teens and 20s. You're not gonna fucking die. You'll be okay. Shut the fuck up. Bill, you never know what to eat.
Maker's beard. The rumors a horseman and the name's Alia. And that's I reckon.
But that's just because you don't know how to get the fuck out your house to do something other than go to work.
We once crafted the dark.
Now you make.
Although, to be fair, neither do I. Although I don't leave my house to go to work. I literally wake up, roll out of bed, go get a shower, and then go back and sit at the end of my bed so I can work.
Both imbued our craft with incredible power.
One girl ended up being like, I think it was $400, I think. But mind you, at this point I had extra money to blow, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But yeah, I think I gave her $400 and we fucked. And then another girl, technically speaking, she wasn't asking for money. What she was asking for was rides and food and, you know, clothes and makeup, which technically that shit ends up being way the fuck more in the long run, as opposed to, here's money, let's fuck. You know what I mean? Like, hers was, hey, we can hang out and make out and do shit, but like, she would just call me at random points in time and be like, hey, I need a ride here. Hey, I need a ride there. Hey, I can't afford to get my phone turned on. Can you know, help pay my phone bill for me? And, you know, we'll go hang out and do this. And I mean, while it was okay, because it was like the dating experience, I don't recommend it to fucking anybody. Like, there's no point in putting yourself out there and doing anything of the sort for anybody, and I mean fucking anybody, if you're trying to get into a relationship and all they're really wanting is you to just pamper them, you know what I mean? Like, now, you have to take that with a grain of salt, too, but to be fair, if they're looking for an actual relationship and they're okay with, you know, being with you and everything like that, that's one thing. But I was in that situation where there was a girl that I'd met, and to be fair, I didn't meet her on Plenty of Fish. I met her at work, where I would give her a ride, you know, from work home. So, no big deal, but she never gave me any gas money. So one day I was like, can you just give me like $5 or something for gas? I know I'm only taking your ass home. I'm not taking you to work and from. You know, you literally live, like, right on the way home. It's not like I'm going out of my fucking way for this shit. Just a couple of bucks so that way then I could get some gas. And she was like, nah, I can't really give you any gas money, but, you know, how's about this? You know, we'll hang out tomorrow. Like, after work, we'll go to McDonald's, we'll get us some food, and we'll just kind of hang out. How about that? You know, but she did it in, like, oh, baby, don't you worry about that, and you know what I mean, trying to play everything up. And like a dumbass, I was like, okay, yeah, let's, you seem like you're interested in me now all of a sudden. Let's just go get food and hang out, 'cause, you know, that's what people do, and we'll get to know each other, and who knows, maybe when we get to know each other, we'll know each other enough where you'll go, yeah, let's date. Sure, how about that? So it started off that way, and then next thing I know, it turned into, hey, I need a ride here. Hey, I need a ride there. Hey, I need a ride here. Hey, I need a ride there. Anytime she needed a ride anywhere, she called my ass to fucking come pick her up to take her places. And then one day it became, hey, look, you know, how's it, like, I can't afford to pay for my phone, and I need my phone so that way then I could do all the shit I need to do. Just help me out, pay my phone bill, and, you know, after that, like, we'll go on an actual date. I was like, okay, what the fuck ever. So, helped her pay for her phone. Last I, like, never actually went on an actual date.
Do what you must for your...
Like, she, anytime I tried to bring it up, she'd, like, change the subject.
Who is friend to death?
Enough to stake.
But then eventually one day I ended up going over to her house, and we were just kind of hanging out, talking, doing shit like that.
My favorite.
No, it wasn't we went to her house. What ended up happening is I was supposed to give her a ride home, and nobody was at her house, and she'd forgot her fucking keys. So, because she had forgot her keys, and she needed a like, she had to wait. It was like 70 something, 80 something the fuck degrees outside. She's like, I ain't got time for this shit. So we ended up going to my house. We sat around in my bedroom for a little bit, just watching TV, talking and shit. Something happened. I don't remember what ended up happening, but next thing I know, I realized she isn't wearing any panties. So she went to work wearing no bra and no panties in a skin-tight fucking dress. And I realized she isn't wearing any panties, and next thing I know, I'm eating her out on my bed in my bedroom while my parents are the fuck home.
It is said the forge was the first thing we makers built.
I was like, okay, well, this is kind of fucking weird. So eventually the people that she was living with, which was like her mom or it was either her mom and her aunt, or it was like a sister and her aunt. I just know her aunt was involved somewhere, but either way, it's not that big of a fucking deal. So they eventually called while I was in the middle of eating her out and took her ass home. Well, from then on out, then things got a little bit more chummy, buddy, and everything was a little bit better to go. But she was still doing that, acting like she wanted a relationship shit when she wasn't sure if she did or not. All she knew is that if she needed dick, she could come to me. Or, well, if she needed to come, she could come to me. Because I was okay with eating her out and not getting anything in return, because I'm that type of an idiot. And then one day I go to pick her ass up to go and take her. I think this time she actually was going to her mom's, but she had laundry and shit to do, so I took her ass over there to go do up her laundry and that. But while I was over there hanging out, we ended up like fucking. And then next thing we know, her mom is actually at her fucking house, knocking on the door, being like, where the fuck you been? You was supposed to be over to fucking, you know, do up laundry and shit. What the fuck's happening? Who the fuck is he? What the fuck is all this? And we're like, yeah, I was like, I just got my laundry done, so I was able to come over and give her a ride. And they were like, oh, okay, well, whatever. Well, I'm here now. I'll take her. I'm like, okay, whatever. But yeah, then after work things got a little bit more fun, where sometimes if we were both driving home and both of us were just kind of being goofy, yeah, we'd stop and have a little quickie over at her place before I took her everywhere else she needed to go. So it was fun. It wasn't a good relationship, but it was fun. Let me see here. And I apologize, I know you posted that like an hour ago. Said I wasn't ready, never understood what that meant. We stayed friends, still for a couple of years. And to be fair, some women will know if you're ready for a relationship or not. Like, if a woman feels like you are not ready for a relationship with them, because some girls know that they're high maintenance. Trust me, some girls know that they are high maintenance. One of Bill's exes knew for a fact she was high maintenance. Fuck, she still is high maintenance. Me and her are still best friends. You know, so I know all about her and her bullshit. So, when it comes down to it, like, some girls just know, and if they know that you're not ready to keep up with their level of bullshit, like, especially if they actually do like you, they'll give you that line of dog shit being like, you're not ready for a relationship. And it's not because you are or are not ready. It's basically got everything to do with you can't keep up with them and their shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's what that is. So, I understand that one. It's kind of a douche move. But at least she was being honest with you and keeping everything together. Aha! Gotcha, bitch. Oh, yeah, you're, oh, fuck, I forgot. I'm gonna open this and then the gate's gonna fall and I'm gonna be butt-fucked. Ooh, I'll be damned it didn't. Okay, cool. Equip that. Thank you. Wait, was that really the only thing I picked up? Was that? Oh, shit. Okay. Fuck, what was I saying? Oh, wait. That's right. I need that shit. There we go. Sorry, I'm getting distracted here. Because now that I'm in open world, it's more like, oh fuck, where do I go? What do I do? Where do I eat? But yeah, I mean, to be fair, when it comes down to it, stop coming for reasons unknown. Who the fuck? Oh. To be fair, I was trying to date a girl almost like that myself at one point in time. There was this girl that I'd met online, and she had like, what was it? She had something. It wasn't like a kidney thing, but I don't know, she had some medical issue that caused her to be in pain a lot. So she ended up going to the hospital all the fucking time. And she was like, I really like you, blah, blah, blah. I ain't got time for relationships, though, because I'm always at the doctor's and this and that and the other, and blah, blah, da-da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, I don't give a shit. I'll be there. I'll help take care of you, you know, whatever. She's like, well, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. And then my phone got cut off because I couldn't pay the phone bill. And next thing I know, since me and her didn't talk for a while, and I ended up stealing my brother's phone one day, like my younger brother's phone, because I went over to see everybody for Christmas, and I was like, hey man, can I borrow your phone for a little bit? And he's like, yeah, whatever. But I borrowed his phone and I gave her a call, and she's like, who the fuck are you? What the fuck is happening? What's going on? And I'm like, it's me. We was talking for fucking forever. Like, my phone got all fucked up, so I haven't been able to call you. She's like, oh, well, what do you want? I'm like, what the fuck you mean, what do I want? So sometimes that's just girls. If they end up finding somebody else, it's like, who the fuck are you? Why the fuck are you bothering me? Like, I found somebody the fuck else, leave me alone. But everybody's different. So But again, like I said, that's just relationships. It doesn't matter if you're with a guy or a girl or who the fuck you're with. Like, everybody's gonna have their own bullshit. Everybody's got their own stuff going on. Like I said, if you're actively out there seeking relationships, like, you'll eventually get into one, and it'll be worth the fuck. You gotta stop looking... Okay, you gotta stop looking for, like, specifics, you know what I mean? Like, when it comes to a relationship, you're never actually going to get what you think. Like, what you think you want is not what you actually want. What you think you need isn't shit that you need. Like, the biggest thing that you need to worry about isn't finding somebody else. You need to worry about you first. And then after you figure out about you, then the other person will show up. Like, and I know that sounds cliche and bullshit, but I mean, from everybody I've ever talked to and everybody I've ever dealt with who's had relationship troubles, that honestly is like the truest statement that I just made. Like, if you focus on you, like, that's when shit will actually happen. Because it's when you're not expecting anything to come of it, that's when you're actually going to find somebody who's going to show up and, like, grab you by the balls and be like, hey, we're going here and we're doing this, and fucking, you're going to have to learn to deal with it. And you're like, okay, fuck, let's do this. I like this. You know what I mean? Like, that's when good shit happens. So, Sons had a few offers to get laid and turned them all down. Well, okay, so to be fair, it's all about, you know, what you think you can handle and what you think you can deal with. Because to be fair, when it comes down to relationships themselves, sometimes they start out just as having sex with random people. Like, I know 2 or 3 different people who are actually married right now, and literally their relationship started out as simple as, hey, I want to fuck. Do you want to fuck? Yeah, I want to fuck. I think I can fuck you. Okay, cool. And that was literally, like, a couple of my friends, and I think they had their, like, 6th year anniversary the other day. Well, not the other day, but you know what I mean. Like, it was like a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, they had their anniversary like just a little bit ago. I'm like, seriously? Shit, I remember that too, because they used to come over for the orgies that my friend would have, which are so fucking ridiculous too. I can't fucking believe that shit. Like, I used to go over to my one friend's house, and her husband were swingers, so they would just have, like, wild, crazy orgies where, like, they would get, like, a bunch of friends and other people that they fucked around with together. And when everybody would, like, get together, you know, they'd just fucking get naked and get in the pile. And for some reason, they would invite me, even though I wasn't... Okay, at the time, I was still a virgin. So let's get that the fuck out the way. Like, it was still in my mid-20s, so I still had my V card. And I was told, because I'm a virgin, I am not allowed to have sex with anyone because I would make it, quote, weird. So I was allowed to come to the orgies, hang out, watch everybody else fuck, but I was not allowed to fuck myself. Well, I mean, I could fuck myself, but I wasn't allowed to have sex with anyone myself. So it would always be fucking hilarious, because I'd just be standing around hanging out with fucking everybody, just like sitting on the couch watching TV. There'd just be like tits and ass and pussy and dick flopping everywhere. I'd be like, can you fuckers keep it down? I'm trying to watch this movie. Like, it was so fucking stupid and ridiculous. Holy fuck. I miss those days, but goddamn, when I think about it and, like, actually say the shit out loud, it's like, what the fuck was my life? You know what I mean? Oh, shit. know. To be fair, for me, something like that wouldn't really bother me. Like, if a girl's fucking getting drunk or smoking weed or anything, like, that's not gonna bother me personally, but, I mean, to each their own. Everybody's got their own standards, and like I said, who knows, that might be your thing. Like, you might not like, you know, fucking dumb stoner girls, but who knows, next thing you know, you might end up just bumping into some girl and being like, oh my god, you're fucking amazing, you're gorgeous and sexy, and I want to have sex with you, and not just because, you know, you're hot and gorgeous and sexy, but because, you know, you've actually got a brain and a personality, and there's so much fucking more going on. And she goes, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm down with, you know, dating you too, let's go fuck. Hey, before we fuck, you want to have sex? I found that before we have sex, before we fuck, do you want to have sex? But before we fuck, do you want to smoke some weed? I found that it heightens the pleasure of the sex. And you're like, wait a minute, hold on. So, look, I'm just saying, I always told myself I would never be with a fat girl because fucking fat girls are dumb and ugly and not worth my fucking time. And like I said, my ex is a big girl and my fiance is bigger than I am. And I mean, she's fucking amazing. She cooks better than anybody I've ever fucking been with. She actually puts up with my bullshit and wants to fucking be with me. Like, you never fucking know. I'm just saying. That's usually, from what I've found, where everything ends up happening is like, you're looking for one thing, and then next thing you know, it ends up being something else. Now, great looking or not, like I said, sometimes sex is just sex. Like, if you're not down with having the sex, that's fine. Like, do you, boo-boo. But I'm just simply saying that when it comes down to it, if it's something where you're just like, I could do some fucking, then go for it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just simply saying, it's one of those things where sometimes you just have to open up your boundaries a little bit. And just kind of get out of your comfort zone. That's usually something that people say when it's like, we're gonna go bungee jumping. It's like, I'm not jumping off a fucking bridge with a rope. I'm 400 pounds. I'm gonna break the goddamn rope. It's like, live a little. Get out of your fucking boundary zone. Just fucking come here. We'll do, you know, get out of your comfort zone. You change your boundaries. We'll do some shit. And it'll be fun. Like, that's when people say stupid shit like that. All I'm saying is not in, like, the dumb, goofy like that. I'm saying, try it. You never know. You never know. She may look ugly as fuck, but she may give the best head you have ever had in your entire fucking life. You know what I mean? Or pussy may be the best tasting pussy you ever had. Or she could have a fucking cooch where you literally fucking nut in 3 seconds because it fucking grips that thing like it's, there we go, like it's Andre the Giant trying to strangle an infant. You know what I mean? Like, trust me, I've been there in those situations where I've been in the middle of having sex and been like, nope, I'm done. Like, there was one girl, and this is not even a fucking joke. There was one girl oh, fuck you! I hit the health potion! How did I hit health potion and you still killed me? You fucking dragon monkey piece of shit. As I was married, the only reason I turned that down was because I was out walking the dog and it was really late at night. Fair enough on that one. No, I literally ended up, there was, back when I was working at the gas station, there was this girl who would come in all the time, and I thought, oh my god, she's fucking smoking hot, you know, like, she's got nice tits, everything looks great, like, you know, alright, let's give this shit a shot, you know, I'll try dating her or fucking her or whatever, you know, no fucking big deal. Well, apparently it was a big deal because, unbeknownst to me, apparently she was the fucking village bicycle, because I didn't realize that until fucking later on, after everything had already started to go down. Now, luckily, I didn't actually end up fucking her. What happened is she left her number on the fucking windshield of my car, like how a cop leaves a ticket. So she left her number on my car, grabbed the number, added it to the phone, because she told me that's what she did. So I took her phone number, added it into my phone. I was like, okay, cool. I might text her, whatnot. So I end up texting her, just to be like, hey, this is me, just making sure everything's good to go. So she ended up coming over to my place. Like, I don't remember the whole story. I just remember she came over to my place. We were hanging out, talking, doing some shit. She was like, look, it's late. Because it was like 12:01. Or no, it was like 12:15 or some such shit. Like, a little after midnight. I know that. And she was like, look, it's late. I've got work in the morning. I got to be up super early. I got shit to do. I'm just going to stay here. I'm like, okay, whatever. So she hops in my bed with me. We're laying there like snuggling and shit. And she goes, well, hey, how about this? And she grabs my hand and shoves it down her shirt. So now I've got a handful of titty. I'm like, okay, what the fuck is this about? Because again, I still had my V card. Like, I'm still in my 20s with my V card. So next thing that I know is after she's put my hand down her shirt, I literally tell her, well, that was the dumbest fucking mistake you ever made. And she said, well, why is that? And I said, because you said you need to sleep, and now we're not getting any fucking sleep. And I literally, I just, grab her tits and start fucking playing with them, and I'm sucking on them, and we're doing our thing. And, we start playing around, we're doing our thing, but we're not actually fucking. We're just all the foreplay shit, I'm eating her pussy, I'm playing with her tits, I'm doing this, I'm doing it, we're doing all that shit. And then, after a couple minutes of doing up all of that shit, she was like, hold on, I need a cigarette. She's literally, I've drug her down to the bottom of the bed so I can eat her out, to which she has literally crawled from the bottom of the bed while I'm eating her out all the way up the wall. Not a joke. She has drug herself from the bottom of the bed up the fucking wall from me eating her out. To which case I go, alright, no, that's fine. I kind of understand. Yeah, I could go for a cigarette. To find out I've been eating her pussy for the last hour and a fucking half. So there's that part of the story. But then we end up going, we get done smoking and we go back into the house and we're just hanging out. We're just hanging out, talking, doing our fucking thing. And while we are hanging out, talking, doing our fucking thing, she starts talking about how she's got kids. And her kids are little shits because they don't listen to her because, they're still little kids. But she loves them to death and blah, blah, blah. Now, I'm not paying attention to this because, again, I'm not looking to try to date this chick at this point. I'm worried about, hey, you are buck naked in front of me. I've got my mouth on your pussy. I've got fingers in your pussy. I'm going to switch this so now my mouth is on your tits and my dick is in your pussy. Let's do this. So, while I'm in the middle of eating her out, I start going lower and lower until I am actually eating her ass to make her shut the fuck up about her kids and start enjoying the fact that we're getting ready to start fucking again. And she's like as soon as I do it, she goes, whoa! That felt really nice. Fucking do it again. And I'm like, fucking what? So, we go back to doing our thing, and next thing I know, I'm fucking playing in her ass, too. And after, 4 or 5 minutes of, doing, switching back and forth between front and back and front and back and back and front and front and back, that's when all of a sudden she decides to, scream out at the top of her lungs It is like 6:30 in the morning. If you make me come one more time, I will come back tomorrow and ride your dick for 4 hours until you can't walk. And that's when I look down and notice I have an entire fist in her pussy. Like, my entire hand is in her pussy. And I have, like, 4 fingers in her ass. And I'm like, yeah, she would have to ride me for 4 hours to make me come even once. So, finished up doing what we were doing. She fucking left. I went to sleep. And then I was like, yep, done with that shit. And never the fuck again. So, like I said, there's craziness that happens all the fucking time with shit. And to be fair, that wouldn't have happened if I wouldn't have actually expanded my horizons and actually taken some random chick's number from off my car. Because I didn't know who the fuck's phone number it was. Not until she came in like an hour and a half later and was like, hey, I didn't know if you saw or not, but I like left my phone number on your car. And I was like, oh, that was your number? And then so I was like, oh, okay, cool. Alright, I'm down with that. But yeah, like I said, that's what I'm talking about. Like, when it comes to relationships and that, just do shit that you're not expecting to do. Like, I'm not saying be crazy with it, and if she fucking walks in with, like, a fucking 12-inch cock, you know what I mean? Like a strap-on, and she's like, hey, you see this dick that's literally bigger than your arm? I'm putting it in your ass tonight. Like, if you're not into that, I'd be like, no, I'm not into that. Sorry. Like, what I'm saying is just try to move a little bit outside your comfort zone. Like, even if she kind of ugly, if she's a stoner, give it a try. If that's something that you're not into. You know, if she's like a bigger girl and you're like, I don't really like fat girls, they don't really turn me on. Say fuck it. Just give it a shot. Like, see what the fuck happens. Like I said, that's why it is I'm literally with my girl right now, and we're gonna get married soon, is because I said fuck it and gave it a shot, and actually saw, like, you know, what we could do together as, like, just friends. Like, I know that's more than what she wanted. Like, she actually wanted a full-blown relationship. Not at that point. She just kind of wanted to hang out. But after a little bit of, like, hanging out and talking and shit, we're like, oh, well, you like that? Well, I like that too. Oh, you're into that? You're into that movie? Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, no, I love that band. They're a great band. Oh yeah, no, you know what I mean? And you just start finding more and more shit that you both like. And hey, yeah, real relationship. Let's do this. So that's all I meant by that. And that's like 8 hours worth of a fucking conversation that only needed like 5 minutes. But you know, it is what it is. Hey, page of the Book of the Dead. Goody, goody, goody. Now get the fuck out my way! See, and that's why I like hack and slash games. I could literally just fucking talk about nothing, and all I'm doing is hitting buttons. I don't care if I'm actually slapping a dude. I don't care what the fuck is happening. No, actually, that's where I have to disagree with you fully. To be fair, 2 of the big, in quote, big relationships I was in my early 20s, those were over the internet. Like, we hung out, we talked online, we texted each other all the time, we called, we exchanged pictures all the time, like, hey, this is what I'm doing, this is what that's what I'm doing. Like, it literally is an actual long-distance relationship. In fact, that's kind of where me and my girl now, that's how we got together. I met her on Plenty of Fish. She literally lived, like, I'd say maybe to a normal human is the way I have to put it, because I have a lead foot. So for me, driving is a little bit different. But for a normal human being actually obeying the speed limit and not driving fucking 80 in a 70, if not 90 in a 70, because I do that shit all the fucking time. I'll snitch on myself. I don't give a fuck. But I mean, she was literally like I'd say to a normal person, like an hour-and-a-half drive, which I'd make that drive in like, I think the first time I did it, it took me like an hour, maybe like an hour and 15, just because I didn't know where the fuck I was going and my GPS kept cutting out. But after I knew where the fuck I was going, that drive took me maybe like 45 minutes. 50 if it was, you know, a little snowy or rainy outside. And I just wanted to be safe and not get into an accident. So, I mean, online relationships, they're not, for me, they're not bullshit because you're actually connecting with a person. That's what a relationship is you are making a connection with a person. Because whether it be a romantic relationship or a friendship, because technically friendships are still relationships, or just anything that ends up being something that like a shared experience between two people where you're connecting and bonding, that is technically a relationship. So even something online, over the phone, like, even that can be real. Like, I've met a whole bunch of cool people. I've talked with a whole bunch of fucking cool people online. Like, we formed real connections. Could have been, like, you know, actual real shit. Like, we were good friends and everything. And just, I went my way, they went their way, and whatever the fuck was, you know, in the works decided, yeah, we're not in the works anymore. Like, that just kind of happens. But, like I said, it's something where it depends on the circumstances. Oh, hold on. Oh, increases my arcane. Alright, not a problem. Let's put that on. Okay. But yeah, everybody's different, so I mean, again, I'm not gonna knock the fact that you're saying, yeah, it's a bunch of bullshit. Like I said, that's your opinion. But my opinion is I have found multiple people online that I've had real fucking connections with. You know, where real relationships formed. It's just, we never got to the sitting around making out or actually going out to dinner type of thing. Like, that's where people start drawing lines and conclusions that basically put the, like, what you're doing is you're putting yourself into a corner. You're saying that you're not allowed to meet anybody online. To be fair, there are 80 billion people on this planet. Regardless of whether you are straight, gay, bisexual, curious, anything in between, it does not fucking matter. You can literally meet somebody, like, tomorrow online and have, like, a real deep connection, and you'll just simply dismiss it because you believe, oh, well, online relationships aren't fucking real. Like, you could be in the middle of sitting here on my stream, and next thing you know, somebody pops in, and they're like, yeah, no, I'm, you know, I live in Thailand, and blah, blah, this, and da-da, that, and I've got a friend who's over in Korea, and this and that, and they said kind of the same shit, and it's like, oh, okay, well, I mean, you know, do what you gotta do, man. And they're like, I'm a woman, and you're like, oh, wait a minute, so I'm actually talking with this person who I thought was a dude, and turns out they're actually a female, and they like the same type of shit that I do. They have the same point of view that I do. They're like, they seem really cool. I'd love to talk with them more. And you could literally start it off that way, as just like friendship with somebody from like another country that you met online, where the more you talk and the more that happens, the more it's turning it from like, hey, we're just really good, close friends that, you know, met online, to now it's, oh my god, I want to move to whatever the fuck country it is that you're in and be with you, or I want to have you fucking move here and we're going to be together. And, like, there's lots of people that do that shit, you know what I mean? So, it just, like, again, it's all about just, you know, be within your comfort zone if that's what it takes for, you know, you to actually be able to, like, talk to people. But at the end of the day, sometimes you just gotta go, that's a bullshit rule. Because that's what I had to do. That's how I was able to find love. Is I literally was like, I'm never gonna date anybody from work because that's just gonna screw up work. And then there was this really cute girl at work. I was like, man, I'd love to fucking just hang out with her and do shit. And I was like, you know what? Dating a coworker, that's a bullshit rule. And that's how I got my first girlfriend. And then, to be fair, that's how I almost had my second girlfriend, which was the one I was giving rides to work, until I ended up meeting my now fiance. But that's because I started getting tired of the bullshit from my other coworker who I would have been with. Because she was just, high maintenance does not begin to describe the level of her dicketry. My experience, one chick was pregnant. Or no, want to get pregnant. Okay. Another wanted me to buy her shit. Well, see, that's the other thing. You do have to be careful with online relationships. A lot of stuff online does end up being like catfish bullshit type of scams. So you do have to be careful on that, and usually the easiest way to get around that is, like I said, if you go on to like a Plenty of Fish, or you get like a dating app like, you know, a fucking like a Bumble, or, you know, like a Farmers Only, or whatever the fuck type of bullshit that, you know, you want to get for like a dating app. You just want to make sure that whoever you're talking to, one, has an actual verified profile. Because if they've been verified on the site, because a lot of sites do that now, they'll make sure that profiles get verified. And if they have a verified profile and they're like catfishing you, or being like, hey, I need you to do this and send me money and blah blah bullshit, you can literally report them to the company, and the company will not only delete their fucking profile, the company may actually even like start freaking the fuck out, because they're going to be worried that you're going to turn around and be like, hey, class action lawsuit. And they'll be like, oh fuck, that's money. Oh god, class action lawsuit? That means actual real fucking money. Hey, we're sorry about that. We're gonna get rid of their profile, and we're gonna ban them for life, and we're gonna, like, here's a whole bunch of free shit, and here, date the CEO. Like, she's married and everything, but like she gives out the best blowjobs ever. Just don't sue our company, you know, like they'll do whatever. With online 80% bullshit. Like I said, it also depends on where it is you're going. But, I mean, again, everything's different and everything does end up being a pain in the ass, so. I've been on plenty of them. Like, I was on Plenty of Fish for a while. I got on Tinder, not only looking for, like, relationships, but just looking for fucking. Like, because that's where people go to hook up, too, is just fucking Tinder and Plenty of Fish. For a while there, when it was still a thing, I would go to Craigslist and look at the actual sex ads. But 9 times out of 10, like, near the ass end of it, when they were like, yeah, we're getting rid of the fucking personalized sex ads on fucking Craigslist, I was going to them just to fucking read them and laugh. Like how the Game Grumps did with the guy who was like, hey, I need bros to come show up at my house and fucking jerk off with me because I've got a jack-off crystal, and it charges up whenever I have a good jerk-off session with a bunch of dudes, like in a circle jerk fashion. I was like, you could find that type of shit in your area. It is so fucking hilarious. Like, I was like, oh my god, that's fucking outstanding. But, I mean, I was going pretty much everywhere. Like, just looking for anything. Didn't matter if it was love and sex, if it was, like, you know, a free t-shirt and, you know, a blowjob, I didn't give a fuck. So, I mean, I understand where you're coming from with that. Yeah, a lot of it is bullshit, but, again, it just kind of depends on where you're going, what you're looking at. And really, you just got to make sure that you're going to not only trusted and verified sites, but you just want to make sure that you've got, like, actual verified profiles for these people. And just do your homework with everything as well. That's always the other key thing, too. Do the homework. That's the one thing that took me forever to fucking figure out. Man, fuck it. Your ass is pissing me off. There we go. But like I said, that's just me and my opinion. Take everything I say with a grain of salt, because again, I'm a fucking moron and don't know everything, so. Like I said, those are my experiences with everything. And everybody's experience in life is going to be fucking different. So. I might say, yeah, that type of shit is good, and other people come back and tell you, nah, it's bullshit. Which, you know what, even though that is stronger, I'm going to keep this on, just because it gives me the actual strength and the arcane boost. And then... 12,994. That's 3 more defense, but I get 3 more arcane. To be fair, I'm not really using the arcane, so I'm not as worried about it. Ooh, actually, that gives me wrath when I execute people. Yeah, I'm going back to that one. Fuck you. Okay, and then that's all that shit. No, I understand that one, because I was kind of the same way. Like, to me, like, bigger girls, there were different, like, levels of bigger that I was okay with. Like, morbidly obese, where, like, their stomach hangs down to their fucking knees, and they have to be on, like, a fucking wheelchair and shit to move around at the grocery store. Like, that type of shit, I was like, no, not doing that. But... no, I'm kind of with you. Like, girls that had a little bit of, like, a belly to them, or, like, big thighs, or, you know, stuff that, like, isn't really anything too crazy, but they get, like, a little bit embarrassed about. Yeah, that was more my fucking speed, you know, so... no, I'm completely with you on that one, but, like I said, I finally had to break that down, because, like I said, my girl now is... weight-wise, she's bigger than I am in terms of weight. But I don't know. Like I said, like to me, it's not really anything that big at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, to be fair, if some shit were to happen, though, and... yeah, no, you're absolutely right on that one. Okay, so what is... I know there's a fucking trick to this one. Was I doing it right and I was supposed to... fuck me. 20 bucks says I didn't even go the right fucking direction. I was supposed to go the other way and I didn't. So we go down here... hold on, map. I need a map, I need a map, I need a map. Yeah, I went the wrong fucking way. Okay, well, ooh, actually, I do have a skill point. All enemies struck by teleportation / have a chance to be set ablaze. Deals 7 damage every half a second. Lasts for 5 seconds, so technically you get 14 times 5 is... shit. 60... 70, yeah, it should be 70 extra damage with a 25% chance to get hit on fire. Okay, yeah, no, I'm down with that one. Now, isn't there fucking one that's over here that it irritates me that I even have to come over this way to do? Increases ghoul health, adds fire damage, corpse explosion, heralds of death, summoned crows. Okay, no, that's something completely different. Okay, damage dealt by ghouls is awarded as... okay. I know there's motherfucking something that's over here that I know I absolutely need that pisses me off when I don't get it. Because I realized too late after I've already spent all of my fucking experience points doing shit. And it's like, wait a fucking minute. I gotta fucking double back and be like, oh my god, why did I spend so many points on this other shit? I needed to be doing this. Okay, well that's definitely something with the Aegis Guard I need to be worried about. Yeah, because that reflect actually ends up being helpful later on. Okay. Either way, I went the wrong fucking way. Let me double back.
This is no place for a horse.
Shut up.
I have to go alone.
Oh fuck, the loading... Okay, there we go. I was gonna say the loading screen of death, because any other time I get that fucking loading screen, it's fucking literal 5 minutes before it ends up being like, oh yeah, no, we can play the game again! Yay! It's like, you son of a bitch. Okay... No, it actually is that way, so I have to go... Yeah, I've got to go south, go around the bend, and then I'll be there. Okay. Wait, then why do I Oh. Go up. There you are. Oh shit, right, there's that rock, which I can't get to until I get my fucking pistol, which I won't be able to get until after I'm done with this next area. Fuck. Oh well, not the end of the fucking world. Alright, pick that shit the fuck up. Let me take a look at you. Alright, what do I got equipped right now? That's got a critical, but that doesn't help me any. Yeah, we're gonna put that shit back. Okay. It's the only thing that I dislike about these games is that it's got that fucking wannabe RPG element, and the fact that you have to pay attention to like the type of damage and damage reduction that both your weapons and your armor end up putting on you and everything like that. Like, if I didn't have to worry about the micromanaging part of everything, I think it'd be a little bit better, but to be fair, the fact that the game already played, you know, 1,000 times smoother than being a war in the first game, like, it's already got that leg up, so it's like, okay, well, that's not a fucking problem, but... Oh, you dick.
The tears be true. A rider has come to the realm.
Not another one.
The Nephilim, the one they call Death. How did you get here?
Took a wrong turn. It appears I'm stranded here with the rest of you.
If you seek the cauldron, you should know that it fell to corruption fair long ago. I can still feel the fire itself rumbling deep in the earth.
I'll take my chances. You're different than the others.
I could say...
Pup, it is there.
As you will. Matters not to me.
Why not restore the fire?
I came here just for that purpose. Figured you look capable enough. Perhaps you can find a way. Say, if you're headed in there, you might...
Yes, I mind.
Perhaps. Though it seems to me you're doing right enough for yourself. Well, if it ain't much trouble, I left an old metal platter in there, with the image of 2 hammers scribed in the center.
Dish.
Okay.
You want me to bring...
Yes. Well, it has sentimental value. If you find it, I'll make it worth your while.
Okay, well, fair enough. You gonna... Thank you. Okay, don't fall. Open the door, get on the floor. Do that there, dinosaur. Wow, those boots fucking suck. Oh yeah, that's right. Half the boots in this game do suck unless you actually fucking save up the money and purchase the ones that are over at the fucking shop. Yeah, it's not worth my fucking time to try to go that way because there isn't anything over there. Alright, what's up with that? What, Coco? You have a box, baby girl. Go lay down. Ah, cat, you are a goofus. Okay. But either way, yeah. So what's up with the merch store? There we are. Yep, we just been hanging out, telling stories, doing stuff. I actually literally restarted the game and made it up to this point, so I'm in. Oh no. No, this is going to be the game that I'm playing from here on out for the stream, so until I... Ugh, fucking hiccups. But yeah, until I either beat this game or I get sick of it and decide that there's something else that I need to play. This is what we're playing. They turned the Rainforest Cafe into a Star Wars merch. Okay. I mean, to be fair, Rainforest Cafe was hugely popular a while back, but I mean, again, that was a while fucking back. I haven't seen anything Rainforest Cafe in fuck quite some time. But to be fair, a lot of companies will do that type of shit where they'll pretend that because there's not much like pull or want from something like a brand that they have, that the brand has no meaning, so they'll like sell a whole bunch of the shit at like dirt fucking cheap, whoops, to make it seem like it's a fucking, you know, collector's item later on down the road, when they're just like, yeah, let's get rid of this shit. Okay, now we're gonna get rid of this store, and now that we've gotten rid of the store, yeah, everything that comes, you know, that's got the logo of XYZ place on it, we're gonna make sure that, you know, people freak the fuck out and be like, oh my god, it's fucking worth $80,000 million billion, because fuck it. So I mean, it's probably a good chance to get all the Rainforest Cafe shit, as well as all the Star Wars shit all in one bundle, and for them to make a fucking killing about it. I don't get the hate. The High Republic sounds like prequel hate 2.0. For some people, it is like, I don't know, it's just, it's one of those things where it's hard to tell, because again, everybody ends up being different. Ow! I hit the wrong button. That fucking sucked. Don't do that again. Hit the right button, dum-dum. But I mean, yeah, like I said, for everybody, it's like that shit's kind of different. Like for some people, yes, that's prequel hate. For other people, they don't like the High Republic because they feel like everything should have still stayed the way that it was, you know, originally. So, some of it is old men fucking get off my lawning, and for other people, it's legitimate. I didn't like this fucking movie. So, fucking everything needs to be burnt to the ground if it's got anything to do with that movie. Now give me just a quick second here. Okay. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I got a buzz on my fucking phone. I was like, who's doing fucking what? Not realizing it was fucking Gmail being like, hey, there's like 6 emails that came in while you was at work today. Like, I really don't give a flying fuck, Gmail. Half that shit is a bunch of fucking spam anyway. Like, hey, we know you ordered Little Caesars from us one time, and you know, now that you've ordered Little Caesars from us the one fucking time, we're gonna keep sending you fucking coupons. It's like, alright, well, I mean, thanks, I guess. I don't know. Is there anything good in it? Nope, no deals, just the normal, hey, here's what we fucking sell to people all day, every day. Oh, so what you're telling me is that what you sent me is the same old shit that I could have got if I just walked in the front fucking door. Yep, we're just letting you know what the fuck the specials are. Why? Well, because we want you to know what the specials are. I don't give a fuck what the specials are. Like, if I actually wanted pizza from your company, I would order pizza from your company. Like, I prefer your company compared to some of the other companies. You don't need to fucking sell me on it. I've already bought in. That's why I ordered pizza from your company. That because I'm a broke motherfucker, which is why it is I ordered the pizza from your company. I don't have $20 to spend on a fucking pizza from an actual pizzeria. Or for a fucking delivery charge from goddamn Pizza Hut, because Pizza Hut, you know, fucking wants to charge you $20 for their delivery drivers to be able to go and deliver your pizza when I'm already giving that motherfucker a goddamn tip. In which the delivery fee, not only is that not a tip for the driver, it's not even something that they collect as a part of their salary. Oh yeah, no, that's right. I need to help the little guys. No, I'm helping you, you fucking stone bitch! Yeah, get the fuck out. Ah, fuck! Health potion. Going through. Wasting all my magic. Oh shit, I'm out. Fuck. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. I only get 2 fucking hits with that shit. Whoopsies. Here we go. Hammer time, bitch. Fucking going MC Escher up in this motherfucker. Because I'm going to make sure that you are upside down and inside out. Okay, you've got fast damage, which sucks, but it's got piercing. Pick it up. Why the fuck not? Fucking put that one on. That one actually looks like it might be worth a fuck. Was there anything else to fuck over here that any of you idiots dropped? Uh-oh. Oh god, what happened? Okay, I'm fucking... Thank you for making me pause my entire game to fucking look at stupid shit. Like... Okay, the shroud is on. What the fuck do you want from me? Do I have a new skill? What the fuck? You're just like, do stuff! It's like, okay, hold on. Time out. First off, why are you screaming? And second off, what shit do you want me to do? Fucking nothing, apparently. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you, I will take my key now. Fucking Jesus. Okay, sorry about that. I was, don't get the narrative of people aren't interested in Star Wars these days because Disney raped our childhood. Okay. So that one is actually a load of bullshit. That is people complaining to fucking complain. And, again, I will say this until the day I die. I love the man because he's my brother. Like, not blood, but, you know, it's like he's my brother. But Scott loves to do this shit where he's the old man standing on top of the hill, get off my lawning. You know what I mean? He loves to stand there and whine and bitch and piss and moan because the shit that was there from my childhood is it's not the same. You guys took the Teen Titans that I loved and you turned it into Teen Titans Go. Well, I forgot to jump. Damn it. Well, first and foremost, the original Teen Titans that you loved is still fucking there. If you want the OG Teen Titans with the hi puffy yami yumi fucking intro, where it's TEENTITANS Teen Titans, you literally can still go fucking get that shit. They've got it on DVD. It's gotta be fucking streaming somewhere. You can go watch that shit, and it'll be there. Like, it'll always fucking be there. Like, you can go watch that shit. You also clearly didn't give enough of a fuck when, after they had canceled that, which, to be fair, was their own stupid fucking fault, because they did everything for, like, to end it with Season 4 and Raven becoming White Raven and all that shit with Trigon and all that, just to give them another fucking season, and then they ended up fucking deciding that, hey, we've got this other character named Terra, and, you know, Beast Boy fucking is in love with her and not Raven anymore because Raven clearly doesn't give two shits about fucking Beast Boy, and now there's gonna be a fucking and nobody gives a fuck, so we're gonna cancel the show now because we thought this is what you guys wanted. And mind you, that wasn't the writers, that was the fucking studio heads saying, hey, we need you to fucking make another season and we want it to be about this. Because for some reason, even though they did 4 outstanding fucking seasons of the goddamn show, the fucking studio was like, do this now. Because that's what fucking studios do. They're a bunch of morons fucking throwing shit at the walls, hoping to God it fucking sticks. But that's another story for another time. So if you want that, that's still there. But then you also seem to miss the fact that after they canceled that, they came out with another show called Young Justice, which was in the exact same vein as the OG Teen Titans. Only instead of it being Robin running the team, it was Superboy. Holy shit, that's kind of weird. Superboy is a character. That's just odd, isn't it? But nobody talks about that show and how fucking great it was. But the fact that because nobody really fucking watched it, they fucking got rid of it. But you know what shows people were watching? Was shit like Amazing World of Gumball. Because Gumball was actually a damn good cartoon. And Chowder. Because Chowder was actually a damn good cartoon. And you know what else that they were fucking watching? Hold on. Okay, good. Yes, it does actually just flip that one. Okay, good. But yeah, people were watching Gumball, and people were watching Chowder, and people were watching Flapjack. And people were watching shows like that that had weird, crazy fucking animation styles. And because those shows had weird, crazy animation styles, they figured that's gotta be what the thing is. Everybody's into these weird, fucking crazy animation styles. It's like, no. We're into these fucking shows that have good fucking characters and good fucking story. Yeah, Young Justice made it the 3 seasons. They were slated for a 4th, but they didn't get any further than that. The original Teen Titans, where it was fucking... It was a blend of anime... What was it? It was a blend of, like, anime and Western-style animation. Like, the actual OG Titans and that. They literally made it like 5 seasons, I believe, and the 4th season was supposed to be the last season. They set it up to be this big fucking huge to-do, and then all of a sudden the execs at Cartoon Network said, make another season because people are watching this shit. And the burps are actually stuff that they were doing too, not just because I have the hiccups and the burps from finally digesting my dinner. But they were like, you need, like, another show, and the show that you need is more Teen Titans, so make more Teen Titans. And they basically forced them to make another season of Teen Titans, even though they had wrapped it up fucking beautifully. And the writers didn't know what the fuck to do, and halfway through the season, because the numbers weren't doing all that well. Fuck, that's just more Wrath on Execute. Son of a bitch, but god damn it, is that a much stronger scythe. Ah, fuck. Alright, fine, I'll take it. But yeah, so because of all the extra fucking behind-the-scenes political bullshit that happened from fucking corporate, pretty much, they forced them into doing like another season of the OG Titans, and it fucking sucked, and it basically killed the show. But then Young Justice came out, and Young Justice was fucking awesome, but nobody was talking about it, and like nobody was fucking watching it. So the execs basically were like, yeah, this isn't really going anywhere, fucking get rid of it. But they actually modeled the show off the fucking comic book, where it was fucking Superboy and Robin, and Starfire didn't show up immediately. She showed up like later on. Same thing with like Beast Boy and Raven, and Aqualad was actually in it. And like they literally had like real episodes with real shit actually happening based off like the fucking comic books. And apparently nobody fucking watched it, and apparently nobody gave the fuck about it. And it's like, are you shitting me? So what did they do? Cartoon Network stopped, and they looked at all the other fucking shows that were popular at the time. And what was fucking popular? Shows that had weird fucking kitschy art styles and were clearly meant for like little kids. And they said, you know what? Even though Teen Titans is more of like a grown-up show, we're gonna go ahead here, and we're just gonna turn it into like a little like 2-year-old baby show. And to be fair, Teen Titans Go is still fucking amazing. But again, you get guys like Scott, who, old man, get off my lawn, that's not my Teen Titans, and they lose their mind. Yeah, but Mandalorian is actually a good fucking show. So it's like, yeah, exactly, like Clone Wars. Like, Clone Wars was fucking outstanding. But there's also 4 different versions of Clone Wars. So you have to be real fucking specific when you're asking for Clone Wars. Because which Clone Wars do you want? Do you want the fucking... the CG animated one? Do you want the original one that ran in like the mid-2000s? While the movies were airing and everything? The one that Gendy Tartakovsky did? The guy who did Powerpuff Girls and Dexter's Lab and that? Are you wanting that version of it? Are you wanting, you know, what is it? There's a fan version of Clone Wars where it actually kind of combines the two and goes more based off of the books that were out about the Clone Wars at the time. Like, there's so many different versions of shit. Like, that's where you got to start getting specific about everything. And like I said, that also ends up becoming the other fucking problem. Is it's either you have to be more specific about what it is that you're wanting, or if you can't be specific about what it is that you want, hold on, get back up, back the fuck up, Jesus Christ. Sorry, I hate these fucking ball puzzles, and to be fair, I technically should have saved and resume streaming later on, but I'm gonna finish this puzzle, finish this thought, and then we'll stop, and then we'll pick everything up on Thursday here for the rest of this dungeon. Since I spent the first 20 minutes of this fucking area running in circles, losing my goddamn mind. Yay, a death page! But what the fuck was I saying? Like, yeah, there's a whole bunch of shit like that where people, they want what they knew when they were a fucking kid. Like, that's why nostalgia is such a powerful thing. Like, and they keep bringing back old cartoons and old shows and old stuff and then remaking it. It's because, like with the Animaniacs thing, Animaniacs, they nailed it on the head in their own fucking show when they purposely went out of their way to make fun of the fact that they were bringing back Animaniacs so that way then they could go ahead and get more money out of the people like myself and Scott and Bill and Nick and Shane. Kids who grew up in the 90s watching Animaniacs on the regular, thinking it was the greatest fucking cartoon ever because it was. And they knew for a fact that's who they were trying to pull in. But they also knew for a fact that because that's who they were trying to pull in, those people would pull their kids. Or their grandkids, depending upon, you know, if you were somebody who still watched cartoons even as like a teenager and shit like that. Like, they knew that you would pull in who the fuck ever and just get them hooked on this shit. Like get everybody to be like, oh my god, this fucking Animaniacs it's the best thing ever to come back out of fucking the studios. And because they're playing off the fucking nostalgia factor. Like, that really is a big thing. Like, the two big things that end up driving the way that everything is done nowadays in our society is the two big key factors. The first is FOMO, which is fear of missing out. If you don't go buy the brand new iPhone today, you're not going to have a brand new iPhone tomorrow, and all of your friends who went out and bought a brand new iPhone today, they're going to make fun of you until you're able to go out tomorrow and buy up the brand new fucking iPhone. That is the fear of missing out, and it is a load of fucking dog shit. Like, it is not anything that is honestly or truly that important. And then the other thing is nostalgia, because you want to go back to a simpler time when you didn't have to deal with the fact that being an adult fucking sucks. Paying bills is bullshit. Going to work all day, every day, and working 5 days on to get 2 days off It's a load of fucking dog shit. What they did is they took fucking slavery and they added $1.95 to it, and they said, hey, you guys are free to go. You're no longer slaves, but we're going to see you on Monday, because if you don't show up on Monday and do the exact same fucking thing you were doing when we owned you as a slave, you're not going to get that $1.50 every hour on the hour for you actually being here and doing what the fuck you were doing before. Now, is that a fair and just comparison? Coming from me, a fucking cisgendered white male, fucking... No, it's not. Is it a funny comparison? Oh, you bet your ass it is. Because every fucking job that you work, it feels like your boss is out to fucking destroy your life and make you fucking miserable. Every job. Every job you work at, doesn't matter how good the benefits are, doesn't matter how good the pay is, anything. Like the job I'm working at right now, I literally caught the fucking flu for like almost, I had the flu for like 2 fucking weeks. I literally caught it like on a Tuesday. I went to the fucking doctor on Wednesday, the doc gave me some meds, I felt a little bit better. Like, don't get me wrong, I still wasn't quite out of the woods, but I wasn't good enough for me to stream because I didn't go the fuck to work. Because I still felt like fucking shit. So because I felt like shit and I didn't go to work, I didn't fucking stream. Then all of a sudden, fucking Saturday happens, and I wake up Saturday morning, I felt fucking right as rain, fresh as a fucking daisy, let's go the fuck to go do our other fucking job and do the podcast. Let's fucking record some Sentai episodes. And then I get there, and everybody's in a pissy mood, and I'm irritated because I spent the entire last fucking week laying in bed, puking my fucking guts out, feeling like dog shit, and if I wasn't laying in bed trying to fucking sleep because I felt like shit, I was out here in my chair playing a video game, trying to keep myself from losing my motherfucking mind because I just spent the last fucking week sicker than a fucking dog and and couldn't go the fuck to work and didn't want to deal with any of the shit that I knew was fucking coming from being sick from work. So went over there, did that shit, everything was good, everything was great. The episode fucking sucked, but that's because everybody was not only pissed off about the fucking episode itself, but on top of everybody being pissed off about the fucking episode, like, I don't know, it was just, I was glad to have fucking been there and hung out with everybody, even though the episode was some fucking dog shit. Like, I'm glad it happened. I'm glad we were able to at least figure out, hey, look, while, you know, we can definitely get, like, a bunch of people like that taken care of in terms of the villains, we definitely do not be needing to do that many villains at the same time, because that's just gonna fucking piss us off and make us all tired and irritated and butthurt. So, didn't stream, didn't do anything, was just tired and irritated. Everything's good to go. And then Sunday, I don't know if I just overdid it because I felt better on Saturday or what, but Sunday I started to feel a little bit irpy, like I felt bad, but at the same time wasn't that big of a deal because I got my shit together, everything's good. Come Monday I'll be able to go to work. I'm just gonna, you know, it's Sunday, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna kind of like lay in bed for a little while longer than normal, actually sleep in. I'm gonna fucking hang out with, you know, my girl. We're gonna watch some TV, you know, find something on Hulu or Netflix or something, just kind of relax, not have anything go on. And then all of a sudden Monday rolls around and I'm back to being sicker than a fucking dog. And I was sick all the way up until like Friday. Like, technically I could have gone back to work on Thursday, but I woke up that morning and something felt weird. And I was just like, you know what? No. I know I feel good. I'm not at 100%. I'm at maybe like 60. I could go into work, but I'm going to give myself that one extra day just to be on the safe side and make sure that, you know, I don't end up doing my job, and then in the middle of doing my job, even though I work from home, I'm just doubled over and fucking puking on my floor and shitting my pants out and losing my mind because my stomach is super upset and I have no idea what the fuck the problem is. So I said, staying home. So, because of that, which was not fucking fun at all, that's why I didn't stream the last couple of weeks. Go. Where is... Okay. Yeah, I got all the stuff. Okay, we're good. And then, can I go in this door now? Is that opened? Gee, thank you, that's opened. Where is... Okay, it's a new scythe. I don't care. It doesn't do me no good. There's... Ooh! Level 5, though! Oh, fuck! Like, it's only a 60, so it's not that fucking strong, but the defense and the knockback, holy shit. I'm probably gonna be dumb and sell it, though. Oh, fuck. Alright, well, fuck. Alright, and then the Vagabond Gloves, I've got that as a 9 and a 3, and I've got that as a 6 and a 3. Yeah, those actually suck. Son of a bitch. Alright, but... I don't know. Either way, again, like I said, it's one of those things where... Oh, fuck, the whole purpose of that was just to double check the map and make sure I didn't fucking miss anything. Oh, I did miss that chest over there and that chest over there. I'm gonna have to... Oh, that's right, because that chest over there, I need to be able to find the whatchajigs. Piss monkeys. So that's in there. I need to go back a couple of rooms. Let me do that real fucking quick here. Sorry, I just got super hardcore sidetracked. I don't even remember what the fuck I was talking about. Oh, yeah, jobs and shit and being dog shit. That's right. I don't remember what the fuck my point was, but either fucking way. Yeah. Jobs suck. I'm a big dumb dummy. There we go. I guess that was my point. I guess we're good to go now. Push that in. You. Ooh. Something sparkly. I mean, those ain't bad. Man, not really worth my time, but they're not bad. And then, which I suppose I'll fucking look them over. 12s are what's equipped. 6 and a 4. I mean, that ain't bad, but... Okay, and then where the fuck was the other treasure chest? Oh yeah, it was on my way out the door. Oh, that's right, because I have to go all the fucking way back upstairs because it was in that hallway. Okay, which I gotta go that way to get to... Fuck you. Well, I mean, to be fair, I normally have bad allergies as well. They're usually seasonal allergies, but... I mean, when it comes down to it, I mean, I don't... Okay, I was about to say something dumb that was pretty much an absolute lie. I was going to say I don't get sick very often. That's a bold-faced lie. I do get sick quite often, but usually I get sick because I'm stressed. Like, something out there is stressing me out to a point where I literally feel like hot garbage. And that's usually what ends up causing me to be sick. So... well, I lose that resistance bonus. How much is it? 16. Be 5 more. Fuck it. I'll take the defense. I'll try to find something else that's got a better resistance later on. But yeah, I mean, when it comes down to it, yeah, I mean, I do get sick, and usually it does end up just simply being stress related. Like, there's something that's going on in my life that's causing me to, like, lose my shit. And because it's causing me to, like, lose my shit and, like, freak the fuck out. Like, I gotta take some time and kind of be to myself. Like, it's almost like an anxiety thing where, you know, people with anxiety, they just need a minute to, you know, be by themselves and clear their heads and get shit figured out. But for me, it's just... I just need a minute for you to leave me the fuck alone, so that way then I don't start, like, killing people with rusty wooden spoons. Because, you know, you're driving me to drink type of thing. So... fans get pissy because their books got decanonized. Technically speaking, when it comes down to it, all of the extended universe shit being basically decanonized, it is irritating because if it's something that you actually legitimately enjoyed and loved, the fact that they said, hey, that's no longer a part of the actual universe, while that is technically speaking a lie because it is still a part of the universe, it's just not something that is going to be brought up in the main story. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a part of, like, fucking... and Luke made out with his sister because he didn't know that, you know, she was his fucking sister, and now his sister is dating his fucking thug best friend because she has fucking daddy issues because their father is a fucking asshole and killed their mother because their mother was sad, you know. Like, whatever type of fucking bullshit, you know what I mean? I'm just being a shit on that, but, you know, when it comes down to it, like, some of the extended universe shit, like, not being counted, does end up getting irritated, or, well, gets irritating, rather, if I can fucking speak right. Just because, like I said, there are some stuff that is legitimately cool that's out there that, you know, you do wish was actually a part of that, but at the same time, I completely understand it, you know, with the whole, hey, that's not canon, you know, and just accepting that as, hey, that's a side piece, like a side story that has nothing to do with anything, and I'm down with that, you know what I mean? Because, to be fair, I'm a wrestling fan, and with all the different wrestling companies that are out there, sometimes when it comes down to it, like, you just have to deal with the fact that, hey, this guy works for this company as this guy, but as soon as he's fired, he's no longer that guy, now he's this guy. You know what I mean? Like, that type of shit happens all the fucking time. And especially because the way that anime and stuff works, like, there's a lot of fucking fanfic for anime. It's usually referred to as doujinshi, which normally is seen as just porno, because 80% of it is just porno. But, like, it's still one of those things where... Ooh, skill point. Actually, sorry, 2 seconds. All enemies struck by will have a chance to be slowed from frost. Or I could deal more damage and... oh no, it's still 25% chance to hit. Deals more damage, heals 10%. Heals 12%. Yeah, I need the upgrade for the heals. But yeah, I mean, it's just simply something that ends up happening, and again, it's not anything that's the end of the world. You know, you kind of got to take that shit with a grain of salt, but some people, they can't take it with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? They're too sensitive, is the way that I'm going to put it. Because the whole, like, PC culture in general gets to be obnoxious. Now, do I personally want to go out of my way to piss people off? No. Not unless you're an absolute asshole anyway. Like, if you're already an absolute asshole, yeah, sure, I'll go out of my way to piss you off. But, like, I'm not purposely trying to offend people. If I say anything that ends up being offensive, if I do anything that ends up being offensive, just tell me and I'll fucking stop it. Like, because I have so many friends that are so many different religions, I did learn a bunch of Levian Satanism. And in the Levian Satanism, I can actually get behind that, because one of the creeds, and it's something that I've taken with me to this day, like, one of the philosophies that they end up having is, when walking in open territory, meaning if you're out in public, bother no one. So basically, don't be an ass, don't piss people off. If someone bothers you, ask them to stop. So if somebody's out being a dick, say, hey man, can you stop being a dick? You know, what you're saying is offensive and hurtful. And to me, I'd appreciate it if you stopped. If they refuse, destroy them. Which means, if somebody is walking up saying the N-word, and you say, look man, that's not cool, stop it. And they go, fuck you, you N-lover. Grab that motherfucker by the shirt, twist the collar so they can't run away from you, and punch them repeatedly until their nose is fucking broken, or they are knocked the fuck out. Simple philosophy. Bother no one. If someone bothers you, ask them to stop. If they don't stop, destroy them. Now, to be fair, step 2 can be repeated as many times as you feel comfortable. Just, hey man, can you knock that shit off? Fucking make me. Look, I'm just asking, knock it off. No, fuck you, make me. It's like the dude who fucked about and found out when he got fucking blasted in the face with a twisted T and then got beat the fuck out of. Yeah, the literal definition of fuck around and find out. Yeah, that's kind of that philosophy in action. That's, hey man, stop. You're being an asshole, you're being irritating, just stop. Do your shit, get the fuck going, so you can go home and leave everybody else alone. Fuck you, what you gonna do? Make me fucking do that? And he would knock the fuck out and learn, yes, I will. But again, I purposely tried not to be offensive. I purposely tried not to go out of my way and be a dick. So if I'm ever an asshole, if I'm ever saying anything that pisses somebody off, just fucking let me know. But the problem with fucking PC culture is then you have too many people who are worried about being offended. And the problem with being offended is something that is offensive is based off your own morals and your own moral, like, compass, like your own subjectability, I guess is going to be the term I'm going to use. Like, things that offend you might not offend me, and things that offend me are not going to offend my neighbor, and things that offend my neighbor are not going to offend the Pope, and things that offend the Pope are not going to fucking offend the president of fucking Mars. You know what I mean? Like, everyone is different. Shit that's deemed offensive, the only way that it can be deemed offensive, in my book, is if it's something that absolutely everyone can agree to is offensive. Like if I fart after eating Taco Bell, that shit is offensive. I understand when you say, hey, you had Taco Bell, Take your fat ass the fuck elsewhere to that ventilated room where there's a fan that's gonna suck the farts out of the room, so and there's 8,000 air fresheners, so we don't have to smell your nasty fat ass after Taco Bell. Okay, I get that. Hey, fucking Nazi bullshit is fucking offensive. Okay, no, I get that. I get that. You know, Nazis are a bunch of fucking prick cunts anyway and need to be dead. Alright, no, that's fine, I get that. Yeah, no, I'm kinda down with that. But to be fair, the 10 Commandments were shit that was written... Okay, the 10 Commandments actually comes from the Old Testament, which the Old Testament of the Bible is the shit that was based around the Jewish faith. So, now it was basically another thing that was done going around like the whole Judeo-Christian version of God, because they're the exact same God, whether people want to accept that or not. Like, the God that spoke to fucking, you know, I can't remember if it was Moses or Isaiah as a burning bush, it was one of those two, is the exact same God who fucking said, hey, I need you to go tell that lady Mary that I'm gonna give her a baby. Like, she's just gonna be pregnant with my kid. You know what I mean? Like, that's the exact same God. Do they worship the same things? Fuck no. But it's the same version of God in the book. But both of those books, well, both of those religions, rather, the 10 Commandments were created to basically keep people in line. Like, Patton Oswalt does it amazing. He's like, there's two people that are in the sky. There's Sky Cake and there's Sky Pie, and I like Sky Cake, and you need to worship Sky Cake because I don't like Sky Pie, and we need Sky Cake. You know what I mean? That's literally the religious argument. But again, back to my original point, because I need to end the stream quick. You could tell I haven't been here long enough, so I'm going way the fuck over just to spew bullshit out of my fucking mouth here. But when it comes down to it, again, the whole PC culture thing, if everybody can agree it's offensive, then it needs to be labeled offensive. If somebody is like, hey, I think it's offensive that you don't like pit bulls... No, let's not go with that, because everybody fucking freaks out about pit bulls, and to be fair, that's just simply bad owners giving a dog a bad rap. Let's go with fucking something stupid, because that's, to be fair, that's usually where stupidity comes in. Okay, I find it offensive that you're an ice cream shop and the only flavors that you have are vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, Rocky Road, pecan, and mint chocolate chip. Because I want cookie dough, and because you don't have cookie dough ice cream, I think that your store is absolutely offensive because you don't have, you know, all of the flavors that anybody could want. That's not an offense. You know what I mean? I don't like you, and I find you offensive because you say that country music, like country western music, is the best music out there, and I like smooth jazz, and because you don't like smooth jazz, everything you say is wrong, and you're being offensive by saying that country music is a good genre when no, it's not. Like, yeah, see right there, Rocky Road, yuck. I actually like Rocky Road. To be fair, I like a lot of different types of ice cream. My absolute favorite is Moose Tracks, but that's because usually I find Moose Tracks as a generic, where it's like a generic peanut butter cup, and when it's the generic peanut butter cup, it's dog shit. But like the generic Moose Tracks is fucking much better, even though it's the exact same thing. It's a fucking chocolate candy with peanut butter the fuck inside, and actual peanut butter swirls inside of the fucking vanilla ice cream with chocolate bits. Like, it's fucking peanut butter and chocolate and ice cream. Like, how the fuck can you not go wrong with that? But again, when it comes down to a matter of personal taste and personal opinion, for fuck's sakes, I find boy bands offensive. You have 5 models who are posing as musicians. They can't carry a fucking note. Like, they sing like amputees. To quote fucking, Cookies and Cream. Yeah, no, I'm down with Cookies and Cream. But to quote Bloodhound Gang, they sing like amputees. They can't hold a note and they can't carry a fucking tune. So you got 5 fucking models who pretend that they have some moniker of fucking vocal talent when they've all been pitch shifted to hell and back. All their songs are fucking auto-tuned. They're created by a bunch of fucking musical lab rats who have been stuck listening to fucking good music from good musicians. And now, because they're listening to good music from good musicians, and I mean actual musicians, like, I mean like real people with talent. You know what I mean? Like, I'll leave her the fuck out of this, but like fucking, because I don't need that argument. But for me, fucking Beyonce, yes, she has vocal talent, but she hasn't written an actual fucking song since she made her fucking solo album after fucking TLC. Britney Spears wrote one, like, she made her album, she did good. She wrote the second album, she did okay. Then she wrote the third and fucking gone. Fucking, like, I'm talking people like fucking, like, Prince, or fucking, okay, so you, like, all the greats. You've got, like, fucking Prince and Zeppelin and fucking AC/DC, Motorhead, Megadeth, fucking Jay-Z because he writes his shit, fucking Eminem, like, damn it, fucking Willie Nelson. Like, I listen to pretty much everybody. If you are a good musician, I will listen to you and I will appreciate you. Fucking boy bands, fuck them. Somebody writes their songs just like fucking all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies. Fucking 18 people wrote all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies. If you really love you, put a ring on a finger. If you really love you, put a ring on a finger. If you really love you, put a ring on a finger. All the single ladies, put a ring on a finger. That's literally the fucking lyrics of the entire fucking song. It took 7 fucking people to write the goddamn lyrics for her. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Fucking Pharrell wrote that song and gave it to the bitch because he had nothing better to do. Pharrell wrote that song. That's why it's a good song. Not because dumb bitch has fucking talent. She has no fucking talent. She was given a song by somebody with talent. Like, same. Like, I'm a metalhead. Because I'm a metalhead, I got into fucking ska punk. Well, okay, yes, I got into punk. No. Okay, no. To be fair, when I was a kid, because I was my mom listening to music all the time, it was a bunch of like 80s hair metal, which then evolved into like new metal in the 90s, which then evolved into actual heavy metal, like classic heavy metal and modern heavy metal, which then ended up shifting over to I got really into like Real Big Fish, which sent me down a rabbit hole of ska punk, which then circled back around into actual punk with like NoFX and fucking other bands like that, like the Stooges and all that. And then eventually, like, I still listen to pop music because of course I'm stuck listening to the radio, and sometimes my brother and sister want to listen to fucking all the single ladies, all the fucking single ladies bullshit. But my grandfather was a country music, like, he was a country western DJ in town, so grandma and grandpa listened to country all the time. So older country I can stand, but like new age country where it's like, get that honky tonk but donka donk, get that shit the fuck out of my way, like, no, that's garbage. But again, that's not my fucking point. Like I said, what offends me is a goddamn boy band. I can't fucking stand them. They're not worth my fucking time. But that's me. I'm not going to tell you that because you like fucking boy bands and you jerk off to fucking Justin Bieber all the fucking time. Like, good on you. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to tell people who are fans of, like, One Direction and what the fuck is that goddamn K-pop band? The fucking K-pop boy band. Either fucking way. Like, if you're into that shit, cool. Good on you. I'm glad you found something that you like. I don't like it. I'm not gonna fucking listen to it. I'm not gonna tell you that you need to go fucking eat a dick and fucking slit your throat and jump off a bridge because you like something I don't fucking like. That's not cool. So, that's where fucking PC culture starts getting to me. Like, everybody wants to try to find something that makes them special. Okay, that's fine. I get that. Do you, boo-boo? Like, if you need to, like, fucking dye your hair green, fucking dye your hair green. If you need to fucking get a nose ring, get a nose ring. If you know, you got, like, A cups and you need to get double D's because you feel it's going to make you a real woman, good on you. If you're a guy and you lose a bet and you want, you know, and you're going to get a fucking C cup implant and fucking run around with it for a year, and then when it's time to get them out, you're going to end up keeping your breast implants because that's an actual thing that happened, then yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I don't listen to a lot of J-metal, but I do listen to some. I know the big thing with J-metal that ends up causing a divide in a lot of metal fans is fucking, like, baby metal, but to be fair, those girls are fucking awesome. Like, doing the whole, like, idol thing as a metal band, that's actually pretty fucking cool for them to think outside the box and go that route with it. But either way, like I said, I've drugged this on for way the fuck too long. I've got other shit to do. I've got, Jesus Christ, I got fucking 20 minutes before bed, and I still have 4 fucking YouTube videos I gotta watch that are a half hour each. I ain't going to bed till fucking midnight. Holy fuck. But either way, it was fun talking with you, Chris. It was fun talking to everybody else who came in, for anybody who watches the VOD of this. I will be back on Thursday, as always, like I said, normally it's 7 o'clock until 9 normally, but as you can tell, I went an extra hour almost, and that's just because I really needed to do some bitching and venting and get some shit off my mind. Plus, I spent the first 20 minutes of this fucking episode goddamn running in circles, and don't you make another fucking comment, nobody, because we're at 69 comments, and that's fucking nice. But, like I said, I'm gonna get out of here. I will see everybody back here, especially you, Chris. I'll see you guys back here on fucking on Thursday, so give it just a couple days. I'll make sure I throw everything down in the Discord as always, so if you're not a fan of Bill's, like if you're not in Bill's Discord, join Bill's Discord whenever he throws down the link in the chat at the Sentai episodes. I'm not sure what it is we're doing this weekend. Okay, I kind of have an idea, so I'll probably spoil it a little bit for Wiki and everybody else who jumps in on Thursday, but I'm gonna get the fuck out of here because I gotta take my medicine or else I'm never gonna fall asleep, because if I don't take my melatonin because of my fucking insomnia, I'll be up until fucking 3 o'clock in the morning just doing nothing. Like, wanting to sleep, but literally just thinking random shit. So, I'm gonna take my shit, I'm gonna go to sleep, I will catch you guys the fuck later, and we will continue playing this, which we should be on to the next area. Holy fuck, I only have half a bar left on my controller. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, I guess it's a good thing I'm stopping, because the controller was about to die anyway. So I'm gonna let my controller charge up too, but I will catch you guys on the flip-flop. Later. Well, that was dumb. Why didn't it do the thing? Okay, I guess now I'm going. So I give everybody a Shane. Bye.